Shinpachi and Hijikata were simply the MVPs of this arc, hands down. Let's get into it. What's good? It's your boy Double Take Anime here, and I'm back with another Gintama arc review, the Yagyu Arc, episode 76 to 81. Where do I start? This arc was different for me. I felt that I was expecting the Benizakura archetype, the action, pure action, but I didn't get that, and I was still satisfied at the end of the day. This arc contained so much comedy and just so much of all the ingredients that makes up Gintama as a whole, but all the bars were raised. From the comedy, the stupid funny stuff, the moral lessons, everything was in this arc, and I loved it. Every single bit of it. Personally, I'm more of an action guy. That's why I really like the Benizakura arc more. But at the same time, this arc didn't fail me. From the moment I seen Gintoki it paused black, and he's reaching out, I knew that it was gonna be some serious stuff going down. Seeing her cry it hit me too. It's just like, she didn't want this. Obviously, if you're not gonna smile about it, you might make a decision, but if you're not gonna be happy about it, then why are you forced to make that decision? I guess you could say. So much comedy from people taking shits on themselves. Man, he literally shit on himself. I was dying. That's hilarious. Hijikata taking another L. That was serious. I was like, oh shit, again. And then when I thought they were kidding when they're like, oh, they're short and all that. But when we first seen the dad, he was really, really short. I was laughing. I was like, I did not expect it. You heard it, but you just didn't expect it to be that short. The Dragon Ball Z reference was great. And him being like the little Vegeta, I guess you could say. It's like Hijikata's like, I'm not with y'all, but we have the same enemy, so hey, it is what it is. The Vegeta of Gintama. Sogo was another good character. He had a lot of character development during this arc, and I'm liking him more as a character. I'll say he's in my top 3 after this arc because his character is so funny to me. It's just, and he's strong, and he's like a prodigy. His characters really rise in my books. For some reason, I really like the approach they took in this arc. Instead of just fighting seriously, they took the more dojo, like rule based way to get what they want. Oh my goodness, when Kagura hit the plate on her foot, I was like, oh no, she's not. I was like, she's not. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna step on it, like put her foot down. Like, she stepped on it, bro. She stepped on it, and then she was like, ah, I stepped on it and cut my foot. I was crying. Like, tears were coming out of my eyes. How funny that was to me. It was like, you're just like the stupidest, but it was just so funny. And this great Gintama. This arc, even the sexuality was raised. That's what I was saying. Like, each part of Gintama was in this arc, but the bars were just raised. Another funny part in this arc. See, this arc is 50-50, funny, action, funny. It was great. They were taking selfies like, oh, I'm hurt. Yeah, I'm hurt. Like, taking selfies of 4 aces. Great fighting episode when Hijikata and the ketchup ace, they had their little battle. I didn't think he would be that strong. I thought Hijikata was going to take him out easily, but he was that strong, and that was a cool fight. A lot of them disappointed me. We could say that. The one Hijikata faced, he didn't disappoint me because he actually put up a good fight, but the other ones was just like, The Hijikata flashback, that low-key hit me. Like a little, nah, I'm not going to even lie on camera. It hit me, period. I feel kind of like sad, and at the same time, it's like yeah, motivation because the fight was going on during the same time, so it was cool. And then he looked like Katsura. I was like, what? Hijikata with the long hair? Like, man, that was back in the day probably, but yeah, that was cool to see. And it just took me by surprise, like a whole episode or so. They're having bathroom wars. Uh, My favorite episode is episode 25 when they're mentally challenging. They're like having mental battles and stuff of, okay, who's gonna eat it? Oh, is he gonna want to eat it? Oh no, she's gonna do this. She's gonna do it. That's my favorite episode. So I like that episode in this arc of with them, having a mental battle on about tissue. And it's crazy how Gintama can make you think the stupidest things are funny. I kind of knew the young Yagyu at the beginning. She was a girl, but then three episodes later, like it just made me believe. Like they kept on saying him. Even the grandfather and the dad. Him. I'm like, okay, then it's a guy then. But then when they flipped it back, and then Hijikata was fighting her, was like, hesitating. I was like, okay, yeah, she's a girl. Okay, it's just crazy to think how the stuff they were eating at the beginning of the arc turned back and then had them all like shitting and feeling bad. It's like we can't fight. Is this our best? Like we really on the toilet, like, and we're fighting for the people we love and to protect them, but we're sick and this food we're sick. Like it was just hilarious. Ando has heart. He was like, no, I'm not using a picture. I'm gonna have to use this sandpaper. Sandpaper. I'm gonna have to use this sandpaper and just get it over with. And Toki's like, you can fool the other ones, but you can't fool my crotch censure. I was like, what? Oh man, this Gintama greatness. At the beginning, like during the arc, I was feeling like the Yagyu family was selfish, but then Gintoki basically was talking to me. I feel like because he was like, no, nothing's wrong. Everyone was just trying to protect the ones they love. That's all that was happening during this whole arc. So that was just cool. And then like it's like he said it to me. Personally, it's like, no, don't be mad at them. They're just trying to protect the ones they love. Her to marry your daughter that's acting like a son and all that. So it's like from our perspectives, it was like, how, why, that's fucked up. Cherry on top, the ending was the funniest. All the gorilla scenes, and then he's like, yeah, this thinking like, oh, he wanted me to do this thing. That was eat it, like, fucking man, go for it. Like the traditions, the gorillas and ladies. Wait, what the? I was like, what? Oh, custom cake. I seen the bit. I was like, no, no. No, that's cold. And then they did it. This series is amazing. My goodness, I cannot wait to continue this journey of watching and reading, hopefully after. It was a pretty good arc, to say the least. And I can't wait to keep continuing on, on this Gintama journey. I said, tell me what you guys think. Are you currently watching it? Are you currently caught up? It's been Double Take Anime. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.